If she were having a conversation with Donald Trump, how would that conversation go?
It would be so fun to just wipe the floor with him.
We have a television host as president. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. I don't even know how to answer that.
The Kardashians and the Squid Game had a baby, and it was the Sopranos, and they're dressing him like he's on the West Wing. Like it's complete crazy town.
That was a very diplomatic answer. It's very apt.
A terribly flawed woman is now the president, and only we know just how flawed.
What's it like stepping back into this sort of political space, and how do you think shows like this have to adapt to reflect the current climate?
I think it's a fascinating question. I always make the dark joke, the power of storytelling, how, West Wing just sort of fixed political discourse, which is obviously not true. And now we're living in this world where it seems, like the Kardashians and the Squid Game had a baby, and it was the Sopranos, and they're dressing him like he's on the West Wing. Like it's complete crazy town. It's scary to me. I'm sure it's scary for the rest of the world because it's a level of craziness that I don't think is sustainable. And we have a television host as president. I'm sorry, but underneath it, the stakes. It's not a stinking television show. The stakes are high and the consequences are real.
The president is about to do something that is apocalyptically dumb.
Allison, you previously said that you loosely modeled Grace Penn on Hillary Clinton just because of how kind of seasoned and experienced she is. If she were having a conversation with Donald Trump, how would that conversation go? And how do you think she would navigate that?
Oh my God. Well, it would depend. I understand that he's a very different man privately than he is publicly. To debate him, it would be so fun to just wipe the floor with him. The things that come out of his mouth, she's so much smarter and more capable than he is. I mean, I don't want to, God, this is hard to talk about because I don't want to talk about that man.
When all the facts are on the table, I don't look so bad.
Respectfully,
You look very bad.
Do you make sure to keep yourself up to date with the current kind of political climate and the news cycle, or is it an intentional decision to keep that separate from the work?
I do think it has raised my interest in all things politics, for sure. In light of everything going on in our country, anyway, I am grateful and I feel proud that our show illustrates and shines a light on these public servants who run these institutions that are being shut down in our government. And we get to tell some of their stories, and they do really incredible things for people in our country and in really difficult situations. And any way we can show respect to them or glamorize them, tell their stories, I'm all here for it.
That was a very diplomatic answer. It's very apt.
Are we having fun?